What if I told you that the one thing you need this week in order to be successful and leverage the AI tools in a way that's going to help you to monetize, sell digital products, and build your personal brand, the one thing you need is obsession. So I'm a true believer that obsession runs rings around talent. So you'll see people that seem to be born with all these great talents, and it's like, oh my gosh, they could do so much with this talent. If you are obsessed, you will run rings around those people. So that is what I want you to have top of mind as we talk about what you are going to be in store for this week, because this week will be the first real roadblock that I think most people are going to experience. Usually it is the tech challenge, and the tech challenge of this week is actually getting your blog up and running. So last week we talked about AI and how are you going to use different prompts to make it happen. You build a custom GPT to actually run your blogs and to get the information from a variety of different places so it can write your blog for you on autopilot. But now you actually have to set up the back end, and this is where most people either swim or they freaking sink and they literally die out and they're like, peace out. So let's talk about some hard truths, because this shit's about to get hard. You're going to say to yourself, this is too complicated. I don't have the time for this. I want to quit. And when those thoughts come up, you have a choice to make. And the choice is either I quit and I stop. And I promise you, if you do that, you will fail, because as long as you don't continue, you guarantee to fail. Or you say, you know what, this is a challenge. It may be a little bit more difficult for me, but I'm going to take on the challenge and I'm going to do what it takes in order to get my blog up and running, because the name of the game this week is digital marketing. You can have the best product out there. You can have the best things, the best blog, but if you don't know how to market it and you don't have the platform to do it, you're going to freaking lose. No one's going to see you. You're going to be on the corner somewhere. Like you're not visible. So you need to get the platform up and running so that you can market yourself and that people can see you and you can grab people's email addresses, and you have a way to be able to maintain top of mind for your customers or your community and be able to continue to sell to them. So let's talk about a golden rule. But before we continue with this, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself, because for those of you who are new here, you're probably like, who is this person kind of like rattling off all of this stuff? I'm Dr. Erin Jock, a professor of informatics and biostatistics with a doctorate from Columbia University. So the field that I'm in is an AI-driven field, and I spent years studying AI and applying it to business strategies. But beyond the academic world, I built a debate company that found tremendous success. And what I learned along the way is that success isn't about chasing trends. It's about aligning with your strengths and leveraging the right tools. AI is a tool that you need. So let's get into how you can make the shift that is going to help you change everything. But before we move forward, I want to make sure that you save this video in case it's no longer available. And don't forget to sign up to the course using the link in my bio. And that's going to give you all the details you need, the resources, so that you can move forward. Let's go through the roadblock that you're going to face this week. So in the last lesson, we talked about the importance of having a blog, which I'm going to quickly reiterate before I talk about the roadblock you're going to face. So let's talk about why it's important to have a blog. Your blog is your digital real estate. It's your home base where you attract your audience, you build your email list, which is your most valuable business asset. You do not want to have to wait to the algorithm or for the algorithm to command how you get in contact with your audience. And let me tell you about a golden rule that I think might put this into perspective for you. For every person on your email list, it is worth $1 per month in revenue. So if you say, I want to make $10,000 a month, your goal is to have 10,000 people on your email list. And you can have the lowest price product. You can have a $20 product. What that means, in that $20 product, one person buys it, the next 10 or 15 don't. Another person buys it, the next 10 or 15 do not. With just a $20 product and with 10,000 people on your email list, you will make a minimum of $10,000 per month. Assuming that you didn't buy that email list and you actually got it because people were connected and they were signing up for your blog, they were signing up for some free value that you sent them or that you offered to them, and they actually wanted it. So because you're assuming that you're actually speaking to your audience, their pain points, you understand them, and they're giving you their email in exchange for the value that you then give them, right? And a lot of time that needs to start with free value. That free value can start with blogs. It can start with other types of lead magnets, but you want to maintain a blog so that you can nurture your audience. You can constantly give them value. You can stay top of mind for them so that they get to know, like, and trust you, so that it's so much easier for them to then say, if I want this problem solved, and I know this person can solve it for me. I've gotten through the process of getting to know, like, and trust this person. So this is a person I'm going to give my money to solve this problem, which they have a solution for. And so your blog and your email list, they work together as a system to bring in consistent income. So that's why it's going to be really important that you set it up correctly. Last week, we talked about the automation piece of it. Now let's talk about the first real roadblock that you're going to face, and that's setting up your blog on a platform. The platform I'm going to suggest is Systeme.io. There's other platforms, there's ClickFunnels, there's Aweber, there's Kajabi, there's so many other platforms out there. I've tried a lot of them. I prefer Systeme.io. The other one, I actually like ClickFunnels as well too, but that one comes at a much higher cost. Systeme.io has a lot of the functionality you're going to need. You're going to be able to set up a blog. You're going to be able to set up a funnel. Even if you don't know what that is right now, you'll be able to set up campaigns where people get emails from you based on the sequence that you want them to get emails from you from. So you will be able to really kind of understand the back end of digital marketing and the platforms to actually communicate and to be able to nurture and give value to your people. Systeme.io, I'm choosing that for you guys because it's fairly easy. It has the resources that you need. The free plan offers a lot for a beginner and for you to just start monetizing. And you do not have to worry about putting in your credit card in to access the free plan. You just put your email address in and you have access to the free plan. Okay. But if you have something else that you're using, feel free to use it. This is just my suggestion to you. Now, this is also where most people get stuck. It can feel very frustrating trying to build up the system on the back end. It can feel overwhelming and like you need to do too much tech. But here's the truth. If you quit now, you lose. If you hire someone else to do it for you, you also lose because you will never know how to troubleshoot and make the modifications you need at different points in the juncture to keep things running smoothly, and you will lose momentum. I have a friend who's extremely brilliant, smart, and she will not learn the back end. She will not learn. She keeps hiring people to do so many pieces for her. And when you hire someone, they're unreliable. You can't reach them at 3 a.m. if something breaks down. And as a result of that, she's always losing momentum. And I tell her, the one thing you need to do is learn the back end, learn how to run the systems. The tech piece is not that hard. It's hard if you tell yourself it's hard, but if you actually, I'm in the class for this week, I'm going to give you the steps, follow the steps, and I'm also going to walk you through how to use ChatGPT to make it easy for you. Because in ChatGPT, you will be able to upload screenshots of any places where you get stuck. You can upload a video of you doing the process and have it walk through where you've gone wrong and where you've made mistakes so that you can make this process doable. It might be time consuming. It might take time for you to do it. It may even feel monotonous or just dull, but you will be able to do it as long as you take the time to actually learn it and follow the steps. So again, in my course homepage, I'll include resources on how you can set everything up. You just have to follow the steps. Trust me, you can do this. The question is, will you step up? Will you back down? That's really what it is. Are you going to do it or are you going to back down? Once you are in the setup phase of your blog homepage in Systeme.io, you're going to take a screenshot of the template you've chosen. Then you're going to choose your custom GPT blog setup that you already created in the previous step from the previous lesson. You're going to go into that custom GPT. You are going to attach the template that you've selected for your blog, and you're going to say, I need help with the copy, with the words that are going to go on that page. I don't want you to spend time thinking about it. I want you to be deliberating about this for 20, 30 minutes as to what I should put on the homepage of my blog and what should I say. That's a freaking waste of time. Just upload the screenshot, and here's the prompt that you are going to put in that same custom GPT that you built. And if you haven't built a custom GPT yet, please do, because in the custom GPT blog instructions, it'll have information about your audience profile, what their challenges, what their pain points, who is it that they're disgruntled with. It'll have that information. It also has information about you. So that's going to be the information that it can use to create the copy for you for your blog. And in that copy, you're going to say, I'm setting up a blog homepage using Systeme.io. Here's a screenshot of the template I chose. Based on this template, write the copy for each section so I can fill in the necessary areas. So by doing this, you're combining the power of AI with your unique voice and expertise. That's ensuring that you have a blog that resonates with your audience while maintaining control over your own brand. Okay? It will then spit out everything you need and you're good to go. All right. And so I don't like to make promises, but what I will say, if you take action today and you do all the things that we're talking about in the next few months, you will be seeing the fruits, the benefits of this, and you will be able to monetize. And so the action step for this lesson is to set up your blog using Systeme.io. Take a screenshot of your chosen template and use the AI prompt to generate copy. Create your opt-in page with the provided Systeme.io template. Write your first email sequence using AI and visualize your email list as an asset. Each subscriber is a potential exchange of value. And most importantly, I want you to commit, because AI isn't just a tool, it is your competitive edge. Bye for now. See you on the inside.